Hey, welcome to spring training with me, Angie the trainer. Today looks a little bit different because we're actually going to head outside for today's workout. Yesterday during filming, it was pretty windy, so I decided to just opt for a voiceover for today's workout. So we're just going to go through a quick warm-up together, followed by a demonstration of each of the exercises and some instructions so you still feel confident with each of these movements. What you can expect is some timed circuits for footwork, cardio intensive kind of movements. We're going to use a ladder, which you may be familiar with other training styles. Otherwise, if you don't have a ladder, all these exercises can be done alone or maybe with some chalk. So let's go ahead and head outside. Starting our warm-up, we're gonna start with some high knees. So just bringing the knees to the chest, swinging the arms one at a time. Got this video going nice and slow for you so we make sure we're taking our time. Next up, let's stretch the quads with a walking quad stretch, pulling that heel to the bottom as we stretch the front of the leg, raising one arm overhead for a nice little side stretch. Next up, we have some high knees. Because this exercise is higher intensity, we want to make sure we get those legs moving at a quick pace. Maybe a couple round of those. We're going to switch into a butt kicker now as we bring those heels back. Again, moving those legs quickly, getting those ankles and feet ready for action. Next up, we're moving into a skipper, bringing opposite knee, driving it through, hopping up on that one leg. Moving into a side shuffle to warm up those hips. Stepping one foot out, bringing the feet together. We'll repeat that on the opposite side, facing the same direction. And that completes our warm-up. Go ahead and repeat that to get your heart going before we jump in for our squat hops. The squat hops will be a movement where we're taking the feet out and inside the boxes if we're using a ladder or chalk. Otherwise, this exercise can be done without, as long as we're in that forward progression, keeping the chest lifted, coming into a half squat, snapping those feet together. Next up is the forward hop. Forward hop will be keeping the feet together as we hop forward, similar to a bunny. So here is slowed down. You can see that sometimes I take a double hop in order to get that forward progression. This is a movement that we can intensify by making it faster and bringing those knees up higher in between each hop. Still a forward hop, just bringing those knees up a little bit more powerful. And lastly, it could look like a pike where we're going to take a double jump, bring those knees up really high as if we're jumping over a hurdle for the forward hop. Next up is the runner sidestep. So facing the opposite direction, we're going to take 2 feet in the box, one at a time, before moving on to that next box. So you can do this moving laterally, facing one direction. We're going to couple this with a side shuffle. So shuffling back to that start line. Here you could set your timer for that 40 seconds to complete this movement on one side, or we can split it up. Let's go ahead and look at that side shuffle by itself. Here we're just taking that one foot out and bringing both feet together, kind of hopping or skipping at the top. Lastly, we have the shuttle sprint. For the shuttle sprint, this is a training exercise for a lot of athletics. We're just basically running as fast as we can. I got a little running start, sprinting down, touchdown, and run back as fast as you can. After a couple of rounds of these, we're going to be ready for some active recovery. Active recovery can look like squats, jogging, maybe just walking around, something to keep the blood flowing, but enough for you to be able to recover for that next set. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it, and I look forward to our workout tomorrow. Thank you.